Hi, my name is Jason Brooks. I'm speaking to you from ADRA International, and I have some important information for you about the coronavirus, or as it's also known, the novel coronavirus, or COVID-19. I also have some good news. You can protect yourself and your family by a few simple actions that you can do in your home. So what is coronavirus? The coronavirus is a virus that causes an acute respiratory infection, and it's transmitted by coming into contact with particles containing the virus from surfaces or hands. Now, the good news about that is it's not an incredibly strong virus. It can be easily killed if you follow basic rules and if you use good common sense. The first thing is don't overreact. It's entirely possible to protect you and your family by following some simple rules, most of which are very easy to do and involve personal hygiene. Avoid contact with people that may have coronavirus. You don't want to be in a situation where someone is coughing directly onto you. If you cough or sneeze, you need to cover your mouth. You could cover your mouth with your elbow or into a tissue which you then throw away and go wash your hands. If you're going into a public area, the easiest way to protect yourself is to keep at least 2 meters distance from someone who might have infection. Now, I know you're going to ask me about face masks. Are face masks important? Are they necessary? The truth is, unless you yourself are ill and need to protect others, or if you're a healthcare worker facing a real possibility that someone may cough or sneeze into your face, a face mask is not going to protect the average person. So don't worry. And what you really need to do more frequently and more thoroughly is to practice proper hand washing with soap. First of all, you want to wash your hands under running water. And the reason is you want that water with soap to wash away those virus particles. In order for that soap to work, you need to soap your hands and rub them together for at least 20 seconds. Now, if you have a hard time remembering that, what you can do is count in your head slowly to 20, or you can sing the ABC song twice. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. And when you're done washing your hands, here's what you want to avoid. Either wiping those hands on your pants or on your shirt. You want to dry those hands off with something clean. For example, a towel, some paper towels. And what that's also going to do is prevent you from going back into an environment with wet hands that the virus can easily stick to. Washing your hands without soap is not effective. You see, the lipid covering of the coronavirus is broken down by the properties of soap. Now, I know you're going to ask, what if I don't have soap? What if I'm out and about? The fact is, hand sanitizer, that clear alcohol-based liquid, works almost as well as soap, as long as it has more than 60% alcohol in it. And you know what? Coronavirus cannot stand up to that. Water alone is not going to do that. After you've finished washing your hands and drying them, when you get to that bathroom door, especially in a public place, what you don't want to do is take your freshly washed, clean hands and push on that door. Use that elbow. Use the automatic door opener. Use your foot, whatever you need to do to keep your just washed hands from coming in contact with something that may not be clean. So how would coronavirus get into your body? Probably from your hands and from you touching your eyes, nose, or mouth, or consuming something that has touched things that might have coronavirus. Furthermore, if you are feeling sick, if someone in your family is feeling unwell, if they're having flu-like symptoms, keep them at home. Don't go to school, don't go to work, don't risk infecting other people until you can be sure that you yourself are not ill. If you follow these simple steps, you're going to be just fine.